Let us assume three numbers are given like A, B and C. We want to find the largest among these numbers, that means the largest among A, B and C, and also the second largest among these numbers, that means second largest among A, B and C. So first here we can compare A with B. So for that we can write if A greater than B. That means when this A greater than B is true, that means the value of A is greater than B, we need to compare the value of A, that means the larger one, with C. So here we can write if A greater than C. So it means this one is true. So when this one is true, we are entering into the curly braces, or we are entering into this block when this A greater than B is true. So when this one also true, so this one is true, that means A greater than C. So let me write here when it is true. So both A greater than B is true and A greater than C is true. So we can say here that A is largest. Now we find A is largest. So for second largest we need to compare among B and C. So for that we can write here if B greater than C, when this is true, so when this B greater than C is true, we can say B is largest, because here we find A is largest. So here we can write B is second largest, because we already found A is largest. Now if we compare B and C, and if B is greater than C, we can say B is second largest. And when this is false, that means C is greater, so we can say C is second largest. So in the else part we can write C is second largest. So this part is complete. Now assume this one is false, that means if A greater than C is false. So let me write here it is false. So when this is false, it means C greater than A. So we are in this block, that means A greater than B is true, so A is greater than B, and this is false, that means C is greater than A. So here we can write, for this if we can write the else block. So in the else we can write, so we are in the else part, it means this one is false, that means C greater than A. So I can write here in short, we are in the else part, means C greater than A, and this one is true, that means A is greater than B. So in short we can write here A is greater than B. So A is greater than B and C is greater than A, then which one is largest? So C is largest, we can conclude. Then which one is second largest? So here A is second largest if we consider these two conditions. So A is second largest. Now let us remove these two conditions and give a curly braces here, opening and curly braces closing. Now assume this one is false, that means let us remove also this part. So this block is complete, so we can use, okay, so this part is complete. Now assume this one, so you can give the end curly braces here. Okay, so now assume this one is false, that means B greater than A. So we can write the else part here. So we are in the else part, it means this one is false. When this one is false, it means B is greater than A. So now we know that B is greater than A, so we can compare B and C. So here we can write else if B greater than C. So we are in the else part, it means B is greater than A. So if this is true, that means B greater than C is true. So we can say B is largest. So we found that B is largest. Now for the second largest we can compare A with C. So here we can write if A greater than C, then we can say A is second largest, else C is second largest. So this part also complete. So let us give a box here. Now assume this one is false, this condition is false. So we are in the else part, it means A greater than B is false, so it means B greater than A. So we are in the else part, it means B is greater than A. So let me write here, so it is B greater than A, and assume this one is false, this means C is greater than B. So we can write the else part for this. So another else part we can write. So we are in the else part, so it means B greater than A, and this one is false, that means C greater than B, or we can write here C greater than B. So here among these conditions we can say C is largest. So in the else part we can say C is largest and B is second largest. So if we see these two conditions, you can say that C is largest and B is greater than A, so you can say B is second largest. So you can write these inside a curly braces and just remove these, and also give a block here. So using these concepts we are going to write a program to find largest and second largest among three numbers. So this is the simple one, and here you can see at max we are using three comparisons to find largest and second largest.